What is a body? A body. So there's a few definitions according to the dictionary and Google. One I saw was interesting is the main section of an aircraft. When you enter, or it's the main section of an aircraft, right? So when you enter the body of an aircraft, do you become a part of that body? So does someone say that now, if let's say Boeing owns the aircraft and you enter the body of the aircraft, Boeing now owns you? Could you become a part of the body? Like, no, that's stupid. So another definition, even better that I read was physical structure of a person, including bones, flesh, and organs. Physical structure of a person, including bones, flesh, and organs. What part of a child's body that is growing inside of you is bones, flesh, and organs? So, one of the best things I've seen recently is that we should stop arguing the my body, my choice thing. Yeah, you're right. You're exactly right. It is your body and it's your choice what you want to do with it. The great thing is that little kid's body is not yours. It's not your body. That's where we draw the line. That one's for you, Dayton. That's where we draw the line. Is it's no longer, or it still is my body, my choice, but that child's body is not yours. Just because if you're the aircraft and that child enters your body, which is your choice, by the way, in most circumstances, in over 99% of circumstances, it's your choice what happens there. That child enters your aircraft. You still don't own it. So let's stop arguing the my body, my choice narrative. Let them have it. Let them have it. Say, you're exactly right. We're not talking about your body, though. We're talking about the child's body. Because what's the difference between that or someone who's 75 years old, hasn't signed a DNR, doesn't have a power of attorney, and you don't think that they should live? They're soaking off the taxpayers' money because they're on Medicaid. So you want to pull the plug, but they don't want to. Or maybe they do, but you don't want to lose them. So you don't let the doctor do it, right? Because you try to say that they're mentally unfit. I, we just have to change the argument here, change it in our favor, because it's literally my body, my choice is 100% right. It is your body, and it's your choice what you want to do with it, but it's not your choice what to do with someone else's body. And by definition, that thing, so to speak, growing inside of you is not your body. And what's crazy about all this is with the whole Roe v. Wade talks and abortion, all that does is it makes abortion federally illegal and takes that power back to the states now. So if you live in California, you can still get an abortion. Nothing has changed for you. Nothing has changed. If you live in South Carolina and abortion's illegal and you don't like it because you wanted to wait longer than 9 or 15 weeks, whatever it is, in the state that you live in, because you couldn't figure it out by then that you were pregnant and you missed a couple periods, then go somewhere else. Move to a different state. Why would you want to live around people who you don't like the way they run things? Would you stay at a job your whole life like that? No. So shut up, draw the line, and go move somewhere else. We don't want you in our states anyway. What do you think, Dayton?
Excellent rant, my man. That
That's where we draw the line.
is where we draw the line. Actually, that is actually I do love the narrative that everybody's taking on the left. That's like, oh my God, the sky's falling. They're gonna ban this and they're gonna overturn Roe versus Wade. And you know what? I mean, you just said it perfectly. It doesn't. It makes it not a federal issue, which honestly it shouldn't be. It lets you live in the state that you want to live in. That's where it's
Right.
at. Now, here's an interesting thought. I would like to see, the Supreme Court, I think, universally come to a definition of when life is conceived, or when is it that baby, or that is in a woman's, well, I mean, or a birthing person. I mean, happy birthday, birthing person's day, by the way.
Oh yeah,
You know,
happy birthing person's day, everybody.
but like defining what that is. So if it's 15 weeks, then I think after 15 weeks, if the Supreme Court ruled in that, for that narrative, or just said, hey, okay, after 15 weeks, uh, that person, that baby, has the full rights of the United States Constitution, which first and foremost is the right to life and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. And so, uh, just defining when is that moment, when is that? Because as Christians, we argue that it's at conception, right?
Hmm.
So we believe that life happens the minute it's conceived. But from a legal standpoint, I think if they got clarity and drew the line, like, here it is, this is the line, go ahead, place your bets. Like, after this moment, now this baby has rights. And you know
Mm-hmm.
what? We're gonna assume it wants to live and it doesn't want to be murdered by you. So,
Doesn't want to be murdered by you.
dude, I mean, I
Yeah.
just don't get it. Like, all these people are out in the streets. Dude, can I just? I mean, like, no, I shouldn't. I'm just not. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna save it for later. Save it.
I was just gonna say, I love the people who hold up signs and say, "I wish my mother had an abortion." Uh, Wait.
Yeah, I mean, like, go ahead with all the suicide then. I
Yeah.
mean,
Do you think there's people out there who don't understand what an abortion is?
yes.
That's
But I
tough.
also think that there's,
Oof.
the number of abortions is down quite a bit, from the 70s. And I think a lot of that's because of technology,
Mm.
ultrasounds and things like that. I think most women, when they realize that there's another, baby, it's a baby inside you, I think it makes it a much tougher decision.
I mean, for sure. I'm just gonna call it here. I think, I'm looking at these different websites. This one's from the Mayo Clinic, and eh, worst case scenario, I mean, when you look at week 7, according to them, the baby's head develops. This baby starts to look like a baby. You can see the body is formed the way it is. I mean, even in the weeks prior. But imagine getting this far and you can see the body, you can see the head, the toes starting to form, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
And they couldn't do that in 1972.
Right. And now that's no longer your body because this thing has a body,
Yeah.
which means you no longer have rights over whether or not you're going to kill it. But it
Hmm.
blows my mind that there's Democrats out there who think that it's okay to abort a baby even after it comes from the womb. That is
Yeah, I think
disgusting.
those are the outliers, and I think those are the psycho people, and those are probably the
100%.
people who would order up some human flesh. Like, so seriously, like, they're just trying to make a sandwich.
Crazy. Just trying to make a sandwich. Oh man.
Should.
Get a little smoky flavor on the grill. Just let it sit at
Mm-mm.
180 for about 4 hours.
I want my baby back, baby back.
Oh
Chili's,
God.
baby back
Oh
ribs.
God. And barbecue sauce.
All right.
Did you know that Joe Biden doesn't want you watching our channel? So show him who's the boss and hit that subscribe button right there at the bottom. Turn on all the notifications. Don't forget to check out our other videos, including the full length episode in the description below.